Good morning. It is Thursday. It's Friday Eve here at Patrick and the People. What is up, T-Mac and Jim already in the house?
Yo.
What is up, man? It's going to be a good day today. You got Granny Hulkster coming in the studio.
Yes, sir. She should be here in maybe about half hour.
That's awesome, man. That'll be great to catch up with her and see how she's doing and whatnot.
For sure.
Yeah, we inadvertently reconnected with her during that radio program.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
she heard your voice and called in. She said, hold on, I know that voice. What's up, Andy? Good morning to you.
Thanks for making it on time today, Tactical.
You like to poke the bear, do you? This guy
I ain't scared.
This guy came in full tactical blackout gear the other day looking like an executioner, man.
Tactical blackout gear. Come on now, man. He came in with the starter kit from Spirit Halloween.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Not the Spirit Halloween store. What's up, Wendy? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. No, that's great, man. Lots to talk about today. I want to talk about here in a little bit, not right this second, but a couple shows that I've been watching.
Yeah.
And, I want to talk about it a little bit. I don't know if you've been watching anything new, but we'll talk about that.
So I caught, we'll get into it.
Yeah,
later,
let's
save
it. Yeah, save it for me.
I got a couple things to share with you today later on, too.
Yeah. Okay, good.
A couple stories I found that I was like, that's just perfect for us.
Yeah, no, I have one today that might be one of the greats. I'm very excited about it, but we'll get to that in a little bit. First, let's try to get to a little bit of news.
I don't know, man. I like this. We both have a story that we're confident in sharing with the others. You think yours is great. I think mine's pretty good. It could be great.
Could be great.
Could be
the same story for all I know.
Could be.
Could be.
I think we have a little contest with this. We'll each share our story.
Okay.
We'll see which one they like more.
Lands.
Loser has to take a spin.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I hear you, Rich. I told you your debts were paid, so pump the brakes. That's handy. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on here?
Give us some news that we can't use.
You're right. Dollar General. Let's start there. They're recalling Clover Valley Instant Coffee.
Oh?
Yeah, the FDA says 3 lots of that were recalled due to the potential presence of glass fragments. A customer raised concerns about the issue. The 8-ounce jars of instant coffee were sold and distributed everywhere but Hawaii and Alaska, between July 9th and 21st. Customers advised to dispose of the product and contact DG for a refund as it investigates.
Sounds like you've been drinking some of that, man.
Yeah, Alaska. You like that? Alaska County. All right.
The best part of waking up
is glass in your cup. Sheriff Fox of New York City had a dream of finding her own diamond. Oh, we talked about that yesterday.
Yep.
This is the Arkansas Creator Diamond story. Okay, done with that. Schools in Montgomery County, Kentucky, are leading the nation in using AI that detects weapons. Montgomery County High School implemented the TruePort AI system to detect potential security threats before they happen, uses radars with machine learning to identify weapons and explosives. They say the tech is the first of its kind in a school system. It was brought in after a student at a district middle school brought a loaded gun to school last year.
Yeah.
Different kind of show and tell.
Yeah. A little bit. Though, side note from that, I did hear an interesting thing about AI. I had to drive to Hot Springs yesterday for a whole stupid reason.
Okay.
But I was listening to my Spotify on the way, just jamming out some music. And anyways, this commercial came on talking about AI and that I didn't catch the name of it, but apparently there's this new AI program out there. You go in, you essentially type in all your jobs that you've had and everything. It will create a resume and apply to companies for you.
What?
And then, message you and be like, oh, this company's interested in you.
That might be the dopest thing I've heard.
Right?
That's dope.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, I'll have to look it up. But
let's find that. I
yeah.
mean, that sounds like that's gangbuster.
Dude, I couldn't believe the commercial. And I was like, wait, what is this? And
that's a game changer for people.
Yeah. You're basically, this computer AI is just going to go out and find a job for you.
It's like a recruiter.
While you just sit there and
Yeah.
play your PlayStation or whatever, yeah.
or work at your other job. I
Right.
mean, whatever it may be. Let's see here. No. Okay. Horned rabbits, and they're not horns like you think, but they're being spotted in northern Colorado. Residents in some part of the state have taken pictures of the wild rabbits that appear to have black horns and tentacles growing out of their heads. A spokesperson for Colorado Parks and Wildlife said they're a result of a virus referred to as SPV, which will sometimes affect rabbits in parts of the central U.S. during the summer. Fleas and ticks spread it. They said there's no risk of it spreading to humans or other animals. Oh, we've heard that before. Though they recommend you avoid contact with the horned rabbits. The good news is once their immune systems start fighting it, I guess the horns disappear.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, but they're all over their face. It looks insane.
Stay away from the horny rabbits. Got it.
This says firefighter, farmer, podcast, executioner. See what they have available. That's tactical. All right, let's see. Here we go. We got a few other things to get through here. Well, we don't care about Guinness records at all. Okay, yeah, this is a great story. A woman from Utah arrested over the weekend. Police said she tried to shoot her cell phone. The 53-year-old woman booked into Utah County Jail after suspicion of illegal discharge of a firearm. Started Saturday night when a resident called police to report a bullet hole in his fence. The resident had called police on August 4th after hearing what he thought was a gunshot, and a man and woman were arguing in a neighboring backyard. When officers questioned the neighbor, he said his girlfriend on that night was drunk and was angry about her phone. Said she and him got into an argument. She grabbed the man's gun from under his bed, went upstairs yelling she was going to shoot her phone. And moments later, he heard a gunshot. He then went outside, and the girlfriend gave him the revolver and said she was trying to shoot her phone and didn't explain anything else. When officers questioned her, she claimed the shooting was an accident, but wouldn't elaborate on the circumstances that led to it. Said she didn't want to talk with me anymore, the police noted. She was booked into jail.
Sounds like she was prank called, man.
Sounds like
Somebody
she had enough.
talked to her.
Maybe it was telemarketers that wouldn't stop. Probably the people with the warranties came back. The auto warranty.
Right.
Then they came back. She was like, no, not happening. Save that for later. Later.
I found it.
What, did you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's called, I'm trying to find out more about it, but it's called Sonara, I don't know, Sonara.
Okay.
But yeah, it says AI job search, and then it says our AI-powered job search automation platform continuously finds and applies to relevant job openings until you're hired.
Shit. I wonder what that cost is.
I have no idea.
I'm sure it's not cheap.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like it should be.
It doesn't. No. I mean, I guess it's still, you could choose, but yeah, it says that it can automate your job search. It can send you your best matches, or it can just apply.
Just apply for it. Yeah.
Yep.
What's up, Turner? Good morning to you. Apparently, President tomorrow, he told European leaders and Zelensky on a call yesterday, he won't talk about splitting up Ukraine territory when he meets with the president tomorrow in Alaska. That's I'm forever calling it Alaska from now on. Trump said his goal is ceasefire, not make deals about land. European officials said all the leaders agreed that Ukraine must be part of any peace talks. Blah, blah, blah. Let's just end it one way or another. How about that? School bus carrying 42 kids and one adult rolled over on its side in Austin, Texas yesterday, the first day of the new school year. The bus crashed at 3:15 p.m. 12 people taken to the hospital. The rest went to a meeting center to be checked and reunited with family. One person had serious injuries, I guess. I guess a couple of them did. The rest had all non-life-threatening injuries, which is great. But what the hell happened there? That's what I'd like to know is what happened. New Mexico Governor Michelle Grisham has declared a state of emergency in the city of Espanola and nearby areas because of rising violent crime and drug trafficking. The emergency covers Arriba County, Santa Clara, and one other county and provides about $750,000 for extra security. Police calls in Espanola have more than doubled in 2 years. Calls to businesses have gone up 4 times. It's the second crime emergency she's declared this year after she sent about 70 National Guard members to Albuquerque in April. Rio Arriba County has the highest overdose death rate in the state. Espanola is a small city with about 11,000 people, known for its lowrider culture. This is a product of some of the issues we've had. And, I know my wife and I sometimes will disagree because, and I understand this, from a humanity standpoint, right?
Right.
Being a humanitarian, you think, hey, anybody who can make it to the U.S., ollie, oxen free, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm fleeing something from another country. I need safe harbor. I need somewhere where we can take care of our family, whatever it may be.
Right.
I understand, the argument to support that, but I also understand the argument of people not coming in the right way. You get a lot of people who you don't want here, and that's what's exactly going on here.
Right.
Is the criminal element has infested this area so badly across the border that now they have to declare an emergency. And we're talking about Albuquerque.
Right.
Not talking about, Albuquerque area, man. Come on. All right. Police are looking into whether 2 suspects who stole over $500,000 from an armored car this week are connected to other robberies in the Philly area. The robbery happened at the H Mart store. 2 people with guns, including an AR-15 style rifle, robbed a Brinks driver of about $750,000 of a mil. 3 men arrested yesterday for a June robbery where they took more than $2 million from a Brinks driver at a Home Depot. Sounds like Brinks has some problems they need to work through here. One of these suspects, Trevine Jackson, used to work for Brinks. There have been several similar robberies in the area this summer. They'll pull up on them, just like in the movies. Pull up on them real quick. They got the machine guns or whatever. Get the money and they bounce, What does Turkey say? If you want to come here and support your family, come on. Anyone in prison, pack a bag. Yeah, no, I get it. I get what you're saying there. David said, now that's an interesting first day commute. Joey, must be Friday for Joey. He said, thank God it's Friday.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
I was just checking out, man. I missed some of that because I was going through this site here trying to navigate it. It's pretty easy to navigate, but anyways, looks like I can find out more about exactly what it does, but $25 a month.
If it's applying, if you can fill out an app one time, basically,
Yeah.
that provides all the information, and then the AI will custom simulate that information and apply to jobs within the spectrum that you've assigned it to do.
Right.
Then that's a phenomenal investment.
It is,
because you might assume. I mean, think about when you go apply for jobs. If you're doing, you might spend 2 hours looking and apply to 3 jobs.
Yeah.
It's your might be applying to 3 jobs an hour.
Right. Yeah.
So the likelihood of you being contacted is super high.
You would, yeah. I mean, yeah. It basically is talking about, I'm trying to see if I could find some, reviews on it or anything. But, yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's ingenious what technology can do now. Now I just needed to go to work for them. We do that.
It'll happen one day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What do you think
it
the
will.
robots are coming for, man?
Well, that's true. AI company Perplexity made a $34.5 billion bid to buy Google's Chrome browser yesterday. Google's waiting for a judge to decide if it has to break up parts of its business. Comes after Google lost the antitrust case last year for having a monopoly on search engines. The Justice Department wants Google to sell Chrome to make search competition fairer. Analysts think Chrome is worth between $34.5 and $50 billion and drives about 35% of Google's search revenue. Google's grown beyond just search in the past 10 years. Analysts value YouTube at 271 to 550 billion, Google Cloud at 549 billion to 682 billion, and the self-driving car company Waymo at 45 to 300 billion. Interesting. They own lots of stuff. That's for sure.
Latasha had just sent this to me via message here, so I'm just scanning over it.
Okay.
But this is local
Sounds
out of Little
important.
Rock. Yeah, I mean it's a great story, man. After years of searching, the Van, a nonprofit that supports people experiencing homelessness.
Yes, my buddy Aaron.
Yep, we've had him on here.
Yeah,
Yep.
Aaron Redden's awesome.
Is now under contract for a new building that will serve as a
Finally.
permanent emergency shelter.
Finally. That's awesome.
That is awesome
Finally.
news.
Where's it at?
Let's see here. Says, okay, apparently it came after 2 previous attempts fell through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading the story as I'm.
You're on the fly. Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm just glad for him because that is amazing. And I mean, that's, you talk about someone who gives and gives and gives and gives. That guy, Aaron Redden and the band, that's what they do, man.
Right.
That's what they do. So that's great.
It looks like, I guess now he's, I don't know. All it said is, because it doesn't say anything of where it is, it just says the chosen property met several requirements. It's located outside the city limits for better
Yeah.
access, has multiple entry points in case of traffic, and includes a working sewer system.
This is great.
Yeah, man.
This is great.
That's awesome.
This is great news. That is phenomenal. That's the best news I've heard all week, actually. That's
is awesome, man.
fantastic.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah, way to go, man. I have to call him here in a little bit. Okay, here's some good news. On Monday morning in Deltona, Florida, a 14-year-old boy was struck by a car while riding his e-bike to school for the first day of class. Deputies say the vehicle was making a low-speed turn through the crosswalk. When they hit him, it came to a stop with him trapped underneath.
Oh, no.
Yeah, witnesses, including a passing tow truck driver, rushed to help. They all worked together to lift the vehicle off of him. He was wearing a helmet. He was conscious the whole time. He was airlifted for treatment, but he's going to be just fine. It's pretty amazing that everybody just jumped out and lifted the damn car off.
Right? That's, hey, dude.
I mean, that's
We were talking about that the other day,
We
though,
were.
man. When that adrenaline kicks in, you can,
Yeah.
it's
amazing what can happen.
right. Crazy.
It's amazing.
And I
yeah.
promise I was not in Florida at all driving yesterday.
No, it's only at gas stations you like to drag people. Megadeth put up a countdown timer on their official website. It ends today at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time.
Oh, yeah.
So what is that, 10 a.m., right?
Yeah, I think so.
The message says, the end is near. It's crystal clear. Part of the master plan, which is a line from Holy Wars, a song of theirs. It's actually Holy Wars, The Punishment Due, but no one knows what it means yet. Fans are guessing it might signal a new album or something for the 35th anniversary of the Rust in Peace album. Or maybe they're just retiring. Or they're old.
We're done.
No, nobody does that. Nobody retires anymore. Let's see. Radiohead dropped a new live album, If You Care. That's all I'm going to say about that. They did have a good song, Creep. No. Yes. Two teenagers in Lawrence County in South Carolina sneaked into train yards overnight, started 3 engines for a joyride Saturday. They drove around the yard, then headed toward Greenville. When they tried to return the engines, they crashed into parked rail cars and caused a derailment that damaged one of the cars. They now face serious charges like burglary, grand larceny, harming railroad equipment. They've been sent to Juvenile Justice Center in Columbia. The police chief warned that train yards aren't playgrounds. And I'm going to tell you what, who you don't mess with, railroad police.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. If you ever see, maybe they're doing work on a railroad or something, and you see a pile of stuff that there are materials out there, go try to take them and see how far you get. See how far you get. You will not.
No.
No, man. The railroad does not play, bro. They will, no.
Interesting.
Yeah, they operate in their own universe there. They have their own police, everything.
That's crazy.
And, it's wild. A man in Berkeley County got pulled over by a deputy with a canine partner for tailgating and swerving. He faked stopping, then sped off, and went on a 100-plus mile-an-hour chase. While running from the police, guess what he did?
What?
He posted a video on Facebook.
Of course.
Yeah, deputies used stop sticks to disable his car and arrested him. Inside 57 grams of weed. He now faces a lot of charges: running, fleeing, marijuana, intent to distribute it, driving while suspended, being a repeat offender. Over the past 5 years, he's had more than 4 suspended license cases and a past hit and run for ignoring blue lights in 2019.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how this guy's not in jail.
For real.
Tactical said railroad stuff carries a heavy sentence. Yeah. No, they, just like Turkey, they don't play.
Maybe that's why he was recording it. Maybe he's like, look, they just don't believe what I'm willing to go to, I really want to go to jail. Yeah.
Maybe so. Maybe that's what he's been working on. Yeah. This is great. A woman has gone viral on social media with a video in which she goes into great detail about her expectations for a man. Now, you better listen here.
Oh, yeah, let me hear
Now,
this.
they say, to be fair, she's, quote, relatively hot. I'll give her cute. Maybe.
Is there a picture of it?
Yeah, hold on.
Let's see it.
Hold on. Let me provide this for you, sir. Since you can have this.
We might as well judge, hey, why not? Okay, no.
She's cute. Right?
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, would you give her just smoking hot?
No.
No,
I wouldn't give smoking hot.
No, I'd say she's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's a solid 7.
Yeah, probably so. She's a very attractive young lady, but she's cute. She's not like, it's not
Like
Megan
I'm one to
Fox.
talk, but anyway.
It's not Megan Fox. Younger
Right.
Megan Fox.
All right, so let's hear these.
Sydney Sweeney.
Let's hear these expectations.
Yeah, so here are
This
the
should be
expectations. A minimum height of 6'2",
Oh, I'm out right there.
a job with no earnings cap, and a corporate job earning 150 isn't going to cut it. When flying, business class or nothing. In shape and works out regularly. She's also open about she'd leave him if he ever lost that job, no pressure, and that previous boyfriends were at least 6'3". Now, one user did a quick AI search and said that such a man exists in 0.1% of the population, which sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's about right. Looking for a single man,
Right.
over 6'2", makes 150 plus a year. What were the other? In shape.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you got to
be in shape.
You got to be in shape, like svelte, muscular, all that. Yeah, that's 0.1% of the population. So good luck.
Right.
I hope you find him. Maybe she will. Seems like a pretty stringent list.
Yeah, dude, I was out at number 1.
Yeah, as were most of us.
6'2", yeah, no.
Yeah, most of us were out there. This is weird. If you're a traveler who enjoys the company of a dog, but don't have one you brought with you.
You can rent a dog now, right?
Yeah, in Wuhan.
Of course you can.
In Wuhan. Who's touring in Wuhan?
Really?
Who's doing tourism in Wuhan?
Isn't that where everything
home of
started?
COVID?
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
The Wuhan virus? The Bijuan
Honey,
Phoenix Hotel?
just think, I booked us a lovely room at the Sneeze Inn.
It's right by the Bat Research Center.
Right.
It says that they can book a pet-themed room for $70 a night. After the payment's made, the guest has their choice of 10 dog breeds to share the room with. The service started in July, and over 80 guests have taken advantage of it, quote, officially making it a hit. Again, that sounds good until something goes wrong here.
Right.
And I don't know what that something is. I don't even want to think about it. But you want a dog in your hotel room, I could have some questions for you.
That's how we end up coming out with horny rabbits.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah. Tactical said, I fit all those qualifications. Married, though. Sucks for her. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Not that you're bragging, right?
Right.
Let's see. A Welshman by the name of David Hampson earned himself the nickname of the Silent Man. He had a reputation for himself after being convicted a dozen times for quietly standing in the middle of roads and blocking traffic for no reason. Police, judges, psychiatrists, all at a loss as to why he keeps doing this. His latest jail sentence was 6 months. He's shown no remorse for this clearly annoying behavior. Seems like somebody just needs to go ahead and run over him.
I mean,
at some point, that is what's going to happen.
Right.
Maybe that's what he wants.
maybe he's just, a jerk that likes holding up traffic.
Yeah, it could be that. Let's see if I've got any sports here. Here's one. The coming NBA season, we'll see Inside the NBA on ESPN for the first time. Initial reporting on what the ESPN version of the show might look like seems to be giving fans some concern. On TNT, the show had a running time about 40 to 50 minutes. ESPN wants to shave that down to 30, which would inevitably mean a few segments would be cut. In addition, seems to be a possibility the show could be off for 2 months between opening day and Christmas Day. Also possible this information was just put out a way, kind of floated out to see what fans think about it. It's kind of speculative. What's
Tactical said Wuhan Wild Wings is a great eatery, I hear.
Yeah, the Wild Wings in Wuhan. No, that's probably top notch, man. I mean, where could you get better wings than Wuhan? And not just chicken wings either.
Right.
No, if you like bat wings, and who doesn't, they got those, man, for sure.
So I saw this picture floating around because I know how much of a Sydney Sweeney fan you are, man.
Yeah.
I saw this. I don't know if it's real or not, but I saw this picture that went viral all over the internet that says apparently she's a fan of the Chicago Bears, and she's come out and said that.
Was it Cleveland or Chicago?
That's a good question. I might have to look.
I thought she was a Cleveland fan.
Maybe.
Not that I follow Sydney or anything.
Yeah, man.
I mean, not that
you would know. I'm just saying, but
not that I would know. I mean, but I think maybe that's who she.
Right.
You see,
we'll check it out. Anyways, yeah.
I want to hear what you have to say. Let me say this real quick. Speaking of Cleveland, Shedeur Sanders got good news early Wednesday when the Browns announced he would start their next preseason game if Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel were still injured. But he suffered an injury himself, potentially hurting his own chance. Skepticism was out when it was learned that Sanders didn't get any team reps during Wednesday's practice. Afterwards, the Browns revealed he suffered an oblique injury. Man, you talk about riding a roller coaster of emotion. You go from being the man all of a sudden to now you're injured. Wow. I mean, he got the starting nod Friday against the Panthers and was 14-23, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns.
You threw me off with the Cincinnati, man. It caused my brain
That's
to...
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland, whatever. See, now I'm thrown in, but it is Chicago.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad then.
No.
Don't correct you. That's what I just learned. Don't correct Rich. All right, so go ahead.
So anyway, she said she'd come out and said that basically a Super Bowl win would be the ultimate reason to celebrate. And if they win, you'll see her get naked in full Bears glory.
That's what she said?
That's what the post said.
I
haven't looked to see if it's real or not, but yeah.
I will literally leave this show, book flights, and murder every other football team in the NFL. I will murder all of them.
Just to see.
Backup kickers get murdered.
Just a split second.
Yeah, I'm killing all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Coaches.
Third
everybody.
string, fourth string.
Yeah, all of them. Water boy's got to die. The water boy dies. Everybody dies. Everybody dies, Rich.
all to capture the moment. What if it was? I mean, just like what if it was one of those videos of her and you just got to flash it and pause it at the right point?
No. That's not.
Is there a time frame that you got to see this, or just
I probably would need some more detail about what she means because
I mean you're talking.
I don't want this tasteful, commercial type nudity where they curl their body and cover everything and you just see the. That's not what I'm looking for. Here. I'm looking for the full. I want it all. Yeah, I'll murder every other team, Sydney. You default. You get the Super Bowl. You get all the bowls. You get everything. I might kill college teams too, just to practice.
What's up, Ronnie? What's up, Robert?
We'll be back.
punched the clock Friday at 5:05. After 14 hours, I shouldn't feel alive. Been waiting all week to take this trip. Trading in the old Chevy for a spaceship. Got a Yeti full of ice cold barley and hops. We're gonna need something more to reach the next stop. Not headed to Nashville, LA, or the Big D, Dallas. Instead I'm heading on a trip with my girl Alice. I ain't practicing ancient rituals, but I'm damn sure headed for the visuals. My dynamic duo is finally here. Ain't nothing better than shrooms and beer. Gold top Zoomers or blue meanies. Don't need to rub a lamp cause I'm my own genie. Cosmic cookies, dream daddies, I call them the hippie flip. I ain't leaving the house, but I'm taking a trip. About an hour in, the journey has begun. My beer just winked at me and yelled, ain't it fun? At about 2 hours, the world disappears. But that's the magic of shrooms and beer. Top Zoomers or blue meanies. Don't need to rub a lamp cause I'm my own genie. Cosmic cookies, dream daddies, I call them the hippie flip. I ain't leaving the house, but I'm taking a trip. Found an ocean in my head and I dived right in. Talking to a sexy mermaid, a banging sound barged in. I know someone's at the door, I'm paralyzed by fear. But then he said, hey bro, it's Joey, I brought some shrooms and beer. Gold top Zoomers or blue meanies. Don't need to rub a lamp cause I'm my own genie. Cosmic cookies, dream daddies, I call them the hippie flip. I ain't leaving the house, but I'm taking a trip. I ain't leaving the house, but I'm taking a trip. I ain't practicing ancient rituals, but I'm damn sure headed for the visuals. My dynamic duo is finally here. Ain't nothing better than shrooms and beer.
Well, there you go. Shrooms and beer.
I don't know why it was so funny to me, but the
What?
stream's always delayed like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So I just sat down here and it caught up with just when you came through the door.
That's so
And
funny.
you looked like you just busted through the wall or something.
That's funny. That's funny. What is this? She needs to lay on her back and pretend her feet ate each other.
What?
Yeah, I probably said that once, but I don't know what. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No, that's humorous.
We're awake this
that's
morning.
terrible. Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
So you had a story you brought in. You said that you think is just the story.
The story, yeah.
Yeah, is
Are-
that right?
Are we ready to do the challenge now?
I think we could. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right, man.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about my.
Are we going to rock, paper, scissors this to see who goes
No,
first?
I feel good about you going first.
Okay.
I feel like you
You just want to go
set the
ahead
bar.
and get it over with? I think our guest just got here,
Oh,
too.
did she?
Yep.
Okay, well, perfect timing. She can help judge.
Right. All right, but hang on. let me
Hold
go
on.
look at her in.
Stand by. Thank you, little doggy, saying that's a great song. Yeah, I like that one myself.
Hello,
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Have a seat.
Great. Come in.
You want me to go put the granny shirt on?
It's up to you.
I think we know who you are without your identifying shirt. I think you'll be all right.
Okay. Well, I'd rather they with me just.
All right.
We were just talking about y'all earlier this morning, a little bit yesterday when we were on the it was the attitude.
Attitude Era
Yeah,
Live show.
yeah. Here,
Help her out there.
There you go.
Okay.
So, what did y'all think of the podcast? I mean, I used to do that podcast like
Yeah.
for many years, but
What did we think of that podcast?
Icon is a little.
I think that it was very much like
Sorry, I'm trying to fix the mic.
it's like a wrestling promo
Well,
in a podcast, basically. I mean, that's what it's. So you got a good guy, bad guy. Thing
and
going.
he talks to various people, not just wrestlers. I mean, he talks to actors, directors.
Sure.
You know.
Well, no, he said he was booked through 2027, so they just must, reach out to people
Well,
nonstop.
I don't know how true that is, but
Yeah, we're
I-
we're booked out till 2050, by the way. I don't know if you knew that, but we are. So
But no, I left about 3:45 this morning.
Yeah.
oh wow.
Hey,
Where'd you come from?
Springdale.
Oh, Springdale, and that's a haul right there for real.
Well, less than 3 hours to
When-
Little Rock.
Do you take is the new bypass something that you take?
I
that
just get on 40. I just get on 49 to 40, and then
Yeah.
and because when I get done here, I'll probably go grab some breakfast somewhere, and then see, we've got our Arkansas Moose Association convention this weekend.
Oh.
And so
what are the meese doing?
the moose, well, we have meetings, and we have like.
Why do you have goose and geese but no meese for moose?
I don't know, man.
Anyways, but we have like 8 lodges and 5 chapters that represent the Arkansas Moose Association. So, and this is our state convention. We do it twice a year.
You guys
so-
do a lot of work in the community
Yeah,
and things
yeah.
of that nature,
we
right?
have what we call a city school near Chicago called Moose Heart,
Mm-hmm.
where kids live and like something happens to their family or parents or whatever, and
Yeah.
they live there, they go to school there, they
Wow.
graduate, and then we have a senior facility in Florida called Moose Haven, and we help the seniors down there. So
That's very cool. They have a moose lodge in Benton
Yeah.
that I've performed at a few times, and
at
good people over there.
Saline
Yeah.
County, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my moose friends.
Yeah. I assumed they were. Yeah. I figure you know all the meese.
Well, Malvern's got a lodge, Saline County, Jonesboro, Pocahontas, North Little Rock, Harrison, Springdale.
So quite a few though.
Yeah.
Good morning, Laura. Good to see you. You
We're
grab
just
that.
gonna
Rich.
do everything you do.
Yeah, they're opening the big gate, the big garage door, so you hear the chain going. There aren't any mooses in Arkansas. Sorry, got tangled up there. Tactical said that's funny. That's funny, Tactical. All right, so here's what we're at. We are getting ready to have a little competition, so to speak.
Okay.
Rich has brought in a story he feels like might be the best of the day. I've also brought in a story I feel like might be the best of the day.
Okay.
And so whichever of us lose has to take a spin on our wheel of pain and accept the punishment.
Okay.
So Rich has voted to go first.
Yeah.
Okay, Rich, go for it.
So I had caught this story the other day, and flights, we always hear about them getting canceled or delayed, for different reasons.
Sure.
And a lot of planes have been in the news lately, having to make emergency landings
Absolutely.
for faulty gear. And well, recently this went viral, but a United Airlines flight had to declare an emergency landing after a woman was on the plane and had some problems and went to go use the lavatories, and she destroyed it, man. She some explosive diarrhea and vomiting. She was stuck in the lavatory for an hour and a half, and yeah, and just destroyed the bathroom, man.
Oh, my.
Like hazmat teams had to be called in.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
So did they have to land the plane?
Yeah, they had to
They had to land the plane and they had to divert
Yeah.
to another
Oh, my.
place.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
it
my.
says
I mean, how bad was it? I mean, is this like the poop cruise?
she
Just coming
described
down the aisle,
she-
beans just rolling
Oh,
down.
goodness. Oh, goodness.
she described the incident as giving birth from the wrong end.
Oh.
Wow, I'd love to know what got her pregnant. What got her pregnant to begin with? I mean, was it a burrito? What was it? I mean,
I'm not sure, but yeah, it said that at the point that they landed, they had to land in Indianapolis, and at that point, she was escorted out by wheelchair.
she was escorted by a wheelchair. Man, listen, she's literally exhausted herself with this. She's depleted.
Oh, my.
She's dehydrated.
Done.
She
Yeah.
just liquidated everything.
And a hazmat team was called in for a deep clean of the airplane.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
this sounds like some great weight loss. I'd want to jump on the scales after that. You know what I mean?
Oh, my.
How much weight did I lose today? Let's celebrate this somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That's quite.
I don't know what happened to my story here. I clicked the
It
button and it went
disappeared
away.
on
But
you?
yeah. Anyways, dude, it was quite a story to read. And I was like,
Okay.
Oh, wow.
No, I mean that's.
dude, that's an embarrassing, like, talk about your worst first date embarrassing story. Like,
No,
you know,
that's
what's the
absolutely.
most embarrassing thing you ever did? Well, or that ever
Yeah,
happened
no,
to you? I took down a plane with it.
I don't know. Is that embarrassing? I mean, it would be in the moment, but retroactively.
I mean,
once you get past it, it's kind of a badge of honor. Yeah, I blasted it so bad they had to land the plane.
Oh, wow.
Just
wow,
own
wow,
that. My mom, God love her, I hope she's not watching right now, but she has Crohn's disease, which is an intestinal autoimmune disease. And because she had so many surgeries, she had scar tissue buildup. So they had to remove literally 12 feet of her intestines. It's kind of like cutting the catalytic converter off a car. Man, listen, when she would dust you, I'm telling you, she'd clear the house.
Wow.
People would bounce. It was terrible. It was like this wall of death.
Oh, wow.
That you just walk into, and she would just start laughing. She would just start laughing at us. We'd be like, "Oh God, Mom, what? Oh my God!" Like, no, that's not a giggle. That is Satan's asshole. It's terrible.
Oh, your poor mom.
I know,
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Goodness.
All right, so I've got a story then.
all right, yeah, let's hear it. That was it. I mean, yeah.
I don't want to stop you if you've got more
No,
to your story.
No, that was the
Okay.
awesome. The headlines.
No, it's fantastic, man. It was a great story. It's a great one. I liked it a lot. I like this story a lot too. A man slipped in the shower, broke his arm because of the size of his penis. Said to have been medically proven as the largest in the world. Matt Barr has had his unit independently measured at 14.5 inches, and a cast of it has been included in a museum in Iceland.
Okay.
And that's
Wow.
first of all that you have a cast of your penis anywhere.
Right.
I don't care if it's at Circle K. I mean that's impressive that they have a cast of it somewhere.
Oh, wow.
On display.
But Matt, he's 41 from London, says its size has caused him problems in the past and has now left him with a broken arm. Now you might think he's bragging that he was trying to pick it up. That's not the case. He said it's really an embarrassing accident. One of the issues with being so large, especially in hot water showers, is that it's not exactly easy to see my feet.
Wow.
Just think about that for a minute. Especially when I move too fast. It can definitely mess with my balance too. As I was rushing to get ready for work, I didn't see the excess shower gel in the tub because my penis was the only thing in my eye line. I slipped on it, causing me to fall out of the tub head first and crack my shoulder on the floor. I got 2 fractures as a result.
Oh,
Matt said it's not the first time it's happened. He said, I've had close calls or minor falls before, but never anything this severe. Usually, it's just been when I've had a partner in the shower with me. I've always been anxious about going into public showers because of the reactions I get. Well, I imagine.
Right.
Yeah, like, get out of here, you freak. Stop smuggling elephant trunks. But now I'm a bit scared of private ones.
You would think he'd have better balance walking around with a built-in
Well, it's
tripod,
got a clock
man.
weight. Tick, tick. And I bought a
Oh,
bath
wow.
mat, so even though my penis might be in the way of my view, I'm less likely to lose my footing. That maybe you should have
Yeah.
thought about that a while back. But he said, while I'm naturally clumsy, it doesn't help that I have a different anatomy to most, especially such a large one.
Wow.
oh my gosh.
Matt has hoped to go on a short holiday, but had to cancel because of the injury. He said an incident not too long ago where I was wearing what I thought were relatively baggy shorts. They ended up showing far too much once they got wet. Another time I was at a vacation resort wearing dark board shorts with compression shorts underneath that I thought covered everything up. After I'd swum, it clung to the outline too much, so one of the managers asked me to leave. He said, you can't even hang out at the pool.
Gosh, oh my goodness.
My man fell down because he couldn't see the floor because his dong's in the way.
Oh, wow.
And this is the greatest excuse for breaking an arm I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, that's definitely a story. Laura Hull said, you said this guy lived where?
Yeah, no, that's the right question. No, that's the right question. I see that Laura wants to have, her back dislocated. So if you want to have
And everything else with it.
Yeah, if you want to have your disc herniated, you too can go to the UK and find Matt over there. That's where he is. He's in
That is
in the
ridiculous.
UK, and if you want to find the cast of his penis, that's in a museum in Iceland, where they have the penis museum.
It's right next to the $9.5 million
they-
banana.
They actually they have a penis museum in Iceland.
Are you
I'm
serious?
dead serious,
And go figure it.
and all kinds of every kind of penis you can think of.
I mean, I'm good.
and including a cast of his.
I would expect you to know about it, though.
Well, of course.
That makes total sense that you would know about the penis
I
museum.
read about it every night.
I figured.
Well,
You love to look at the pictures in the book.
I
right?
like to see mine on display.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The world's smallest, next to his.
Oh wow.
Mine looks like a thimble. Bing.
For, it's
That's
for,
a
comparison or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Lifelike size.
Little doggy said I broke a collarbone while driving like that once. With your dong out? What do you mean? Because of, what does it say?
Just imagine calling in your
on.
boss and being like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it in today. I tripped over my dick.
Oh my God, yeah. No, just all the excuses
Right,
you could have.
like-
I mean, there's a million of them. What does it say? Because of Granny Hulk's comfort level, Patrick's store is more entertaining. Brad, I don't know if that measurement was, flaccid and or the other way. I assume that probably that's at full mass, but I don't know. Yes, Laura, it is a Hall of Fame penis, I'm sure. You're right. And again, if you want to have your back broken, please go to the UK and find Matt. He'll be waiting for you
Wow.
with a broken arm.
Yeah.
Just don't get in the shower with him. That's a bad idea.
Might get knocked out.
You knocked the out. Yeah. So what do you think? Which story did you like better, Rich?
Well, of course I liked mine. No. That was a pretty good one, man. That one. Yeah, I'll give it to you on that one, man.
Go spin. You got to spin. Let's do it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. No, this was your idea.
Let's see.
You're the-
Okay,
you're the-
you get to go
you're
spin
the
the
one
wheel
that
of
messed up
shame.
this time.
Right, I thought it was a good one. I thought I might have had you today, man.
Hold on. Let me get yours because I
You guys go spin the
Try not to
wheel of
trip over
shame.
anything
Yeah,
while you're
don't
back
trip.
there.
Don't trip there, Patrick.
I won't have that problem.
Don't trip. We don't want anybody tripping and falling.
Let's see what it
Da
is.
da 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 da.
Damn.
Ooh.
God damn it!
What is it, buddy?
Son of a bitch! Fuck!
Paintball shot. Yeah.
Damn it!
Andy's back in action. The executioner's back.
Not another one.
Yes.
Oh my
This
god.
is great. This is the best.
Y'all
man.
like weighted that thing down. or
Another
something, man.
paintball shot.
Yeah, I got 2 of them last week.
Well, the
Oh,
first.
wow.
Now listen. In fairness, if he would have acted like the first one hurt, it's just like when you're a kid and you're getting a whipping. If you act like the first one don't hurt, they're gonna make damn sure the second one does.
Oh, yeah.
And my man here was like, "Oh, that wasn't so bad." And he said, well, "Let me just do another one." And then he got the other. And it was that bad.
Painful. Very
Look,
painful.
you can see all caps on Tactical Turkeys. Very,
Yes.
very, very excited.
Where are we
here,
at?
here, go back to 2.
Yeah, there you
Go
go.
back to 2.
All right.
Okay, here.
Yes. Oh
That's-
my.
Yeah, I see.
You see what?
That tactical
You see
super
yourself on the
excited.
camera now?
Yeah, now I do. Yeah, there we go.
Does
There
that
we
feel
go.
better? Are you okay? Less panicky now?
Well, I got a funny story to share with you guys. You were talking
Sick
about,
next week.
showing pain,
Yeah.
Well, in 2016, 2 days before my birthday and 2 days before I had to have my left knee replacement done, my husband and my son and I went to a wrestling show in Kansas City. It was an outdoor wrestling show at a baseball park.
Yeah.
And one of the wrestlers, Ace Steel, he's one of the bad guys. And
Yeah.
Lucy Mendez was his manager. And, she's one of the bad girl managers. And so, Granny doing her thing, giving the heels the grief. Well, Lucy throws her water bottle at me. I mean, literally throws the water bottle at me. Hits me in my stomach, and I'm like, ooh, I sold it. This little boy comes running up to me, Granny, are you okay? Did she hurt you? And I said, no, baby, I'm fine. So at intermission or something, Lucy came up, she says, did I really hurt you, Granny? I said, no. I said, I had to sell it for the show, I had to make it look good,
That's right, which is what Rich should have done. Instead of flapping the gums like he did. Now he's trying to find
I'm trying to
order
find an
adult diapers
excuse,
to stop the pain of the paintball gun, right?
It was.
Rich is going to wear 8 pair of underwear that day.
Probably.
It's like going out in the snow in Arkansas.
3 pairs of jeans.
Yeah, that's what Laura.
Maybe
she
a
tells
small
story.
pillow back there.
Laura told a story one time, and she's told it a few times. It's really funny to me, and I won't do it the justice she does, but she had gone to Colorado on a ski trip with some friends, and she was like, we grew up broke,
Right.
poor, we weren't rich or anything, and so when they went, she just took a bunch of bundled up clothes, to wear around because it's cold. Well, they told her before, hey, you need to probably go by the ski shop and get a ski suit, because you're going down the mountain.
Yeah.
And she was like, it was so expensive. She's like, it's ridiculous. And it's true. The most expensive part of skiing is the gear.
Yeah.
She said, so I just did what any Arkansan would do. I just put on 3 pair of sweatpants,
Layered.
a couple sweatshirts, and I said, yeah, I'm good to go. She said, number one, she never once maintained to be upright on her skis. She said she literally rolled down the mountain. Literally rolled down the mountain. She said, but B, she said 30 seconds in, everything on her was completely soaked through. There was no more protection, and she was absolutely frozen to death.
Oh,
rolling
no.
down the damn mountain in Colorado with her friends. So she always talks about her ski trip, and I always say, your roll trip? When you roll down the mountain, you mean? Little doggy said, Rich is a badass. He'll take 2 in the back.
Nope.
He's taken 2 in the back before.
Well, it's good.
I know, I apologize for that.
Tactical said he'd give me an option. I could take 1 to the gut versus,
Oh, yeah, that's probably better.
I don't know, man.
I think that's better. And then you can
And then he
watch
said
it.
at double the distance. Yeah.
You can watch it instead of being, facing the other way like,
When's it gonna-
you'll know it's about to happen.
Right.
And you can just be ready for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
man.
that's a much better, I would rather take that option any day.
I'll try it out.
It's like getting a shot. I'd rather look than
Right, then, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and watch. Yeah, let's see what you got there.
I'm not ready
yeah.
either way.
Yeah? You're not looking forward to it?
Not looking forward to it,
Man,
man.
I'm real sorry about that. By that,
Can't I just
I'm
like
not.
respin? I mean,
I'm
we
not
just did a paintball thing a week ago. We should mix it up. There's other things on the board,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I should respin. That's what I
I tell you what, is there something you'd like to trade for on the board? I might just,
He might be feeling generous enough and trade something there, Rich.
Well, I guess we could do the tortilla slap.
Yeah, now that's of course the one you'd like to get. It's not happening. I might go kendo stick.
Oh yeah,
You want a
kendo stick. I'll do a kendo stick.
You'd rather do a kendo stick
Then another paintball
with
shot.
tactical turkey administering it.
Oh man, I'll just take the paintball.
Okay. He's the executioner, bro. He said, I'll take the paintball. You can only shoot it so hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how hard he can hit with that.
Yeah, I'll take the paintball
That's
in the gut
great.
across from the room. Yeah.
That-
Are you afraid that tactical turkey might just really
Oh, I'm not afraid. I know he will.
Oh,
yeah,
you, oh,
he'll
you
put
know,
some.
you
yeah,
know he will.
It is,
Okay.
There's no afraid about it. It's just
you know
yeah.
he will.
You know it's gonna hurt. It's just which one do you want to? What level of pain do you want? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, that's exactly right. You pick your own level.
Oh, Tactical said no. He threw out. He said if you take the paintball, then I can pick a different one.
Oh, I don't know that he makes the rules. And now, how about you take a paintball, Turkey? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Both of y'all are going to take a paintball.
Do you have it around here, Laura?
Laura says,
The
"What's a
kendo
kendo
stick?
stick?"
Yeah, go show her. Here, you want to do a demonstration real quick, man? I can. Yeah, no.
This is a kendo stick. I've seen many wrestlers in the day hit with those weapons there, and it's painful. Let me tell you,
No, I assure you.
it's very painful.
So
And I've never been hit one, but I know they're painful.
I'd like to think something that all of us, at least the people watching and listening to us, have in common is we brush our teeth. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'd like to believe we all have that in common.
Yes.
There has been a lot of conversation as of late about fluoride, right?
Okay. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
think about
yeah.
that.
Everybody's
They're
been talking
really
about it, yeah.
everybody's talking about it. Should
the
we
water,
be using it?
right.
Yeah. How safe is it really? So here's some good news, I guess. Now, fluoride toothpaste has been shown to strengthen tooth enamel, which makes your teeth more resistant to acids from plaque and bacteria that cause tooth decay. But researchers from King's College London say they've identified a substance that can protect against tooth decay and repair early stage damage better than fluoride.
Wow.
It's found on your head, well, not yours. It's found on your head.
Hey, you're not too far behind there,
I know,
sir.
I'm right there with you.
Mr. Peach Fuzz over here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It says we're entering an exciting era in biotechnology that allows us to not just treat symptoms, but restore biological function using the body's own materials. So basically,
See, there's still hope for you, Patrick.
there is still hope for me. You're absolutely right. It says with further development and the right industry partnerships, we may soon be growing stronger, healthier smiles from something as simple as a haircut.
Damn it.
Keratin, the protein found in human hair, often used in shampoo, skin, nails, and the wool of sheep form a dense mineral coating that mimics the structure and function of a natural animal, protecting health and potentially sealing exposed nerve channels that cause sensitivity. So they say it's actually better than fluoride. Toothpaste made of hair.
Wow.
Wow.
What, how does that make you feel any type of way by hearing that?
I mean, I'm probably not going to do it, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's not going to be in hair form, it's not you're going to squeeze it out, and your toothbrush going to have a pompadour. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the refined version of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it is interesting. They say it should be on shelves within 2 to 3 years.
That's great.
And they think it will certainly. It's more beneficial and will replace typical fluoride toothpaste.
Okay.
That's kind of wild.
Right. So instead of getting, you're going to go get Crest with blonde or something and, brunette, just shaped
Redhead.
shop by hair color for your toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of fluoride or, enamel or anything,
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, you get a toothpaste coat
Right.
for your wife.
Yeah. There
You
you
get
go.
a toothpaste coat. I couldn't afford a fur coat. It's hair, okay?
Laura says, "Whose hair?"
Well, isn't that the question? It sounds like the sheep hair is whose hair it's going to be based on what they said. The sheep wool will probably be the source they can most readily use.
Right.
So it won't be Rich's hair.
Yeah, no.
No, we'll all have no teeth. I mean, that's wrong. That's wrong, and I'm sorry. I'm just as bald as Rich is. I'm just giving you shit, man. All right, we're going to take a break. Little doggy, I have not
stay off the
missed.
plane.
I have not missed your Casey Kasem long distance dedication request you made earlier. I will find that and get that on for you in just a few. But for now, we'll take a break and be back, and then we're going to talk about some shows that we've been watching.
Right.
I'ma take it there. Try not to rage out, but I'm getting the itch. I think I'm losing my shit. It's called a turn signal, bitch. Damn. Proximity alert. Too many cars on the road. And right now I'm Dr. Jekyll, but going into Mr. Hyde mode. Damn. On your ass when I put my footprint. Road rage warning. Road rage imminent. Road rage commencing in 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Speedometer went to sleep, sitting still just guzzling gas. Knob jockey in the jacked up Jeep is all up on my ass. Oh hell no, too much caffeine. Drop the oil slick, hit up the smoke screen. Richard Cheddar in the Beamer, he got something to flaunt. Light up the missiles, ready to launch. Fire 1, fire 2, boom, bitch, damn. On your ass, wanna put my footprint. Road rage warning, road rage imminent. Road rage commencing in 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Lights green, what the hell you waiting for? Now I got no time to hit up the convenience store. Blue hair, don't care, just trying to get from here to there. I don't even want to lose my shit. But it's called the slow lane. Get in it, you prick. Pull up on me, brake checking a bird. 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 On your ass, wanna put my footprint. Road rage warning, road rage imminent. Road rage commencing in 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah, Mistress Mayhem said she likes that song.
All right, that was good. I
said,
feel like you were blasting that one last week when you were stuck in traffic and running late for the show.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
Is that when you wrote that?
That's pretty much when I conceptualized.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
That's
yeah.
exactly right. Yeah, I was running late, and everybody was pissing me off, and I just said, "Yeah, this will be a fun song to Limp Bizkit," and so I just kind of made a variation of it.
Right.
Then earlier we played another song we hadn't played before, "Shrooms and Beer," which is a pretty solid jam. If you didn't hear it, it's a pretty good one. So I've been watching. Oh, let me mention Fitz Auto real quick. Late models, low miles. You know where they are, 8421 Stagecoach Road. Go over to fitzauto.com. Look at all their inventory. It changes every single day. They've got dozens of. I don't know. They got 150 vehicles on the lot. Most any day, I'm sure. And that's including side-by-sides. That includes ATVs, motorcycles, anything you can think of. And if you've had some credit problems, they can still work with you. Just check them out, fitzauto.com.
Right.
So a couple shows that I've been watching. One of them I finished already. Laura had been talking about it for about a week. And she was like, listen, I can't go on social media without hearing about this show, seeing a clip about this show and everybody's reaction to it. Will you watch it with me? And I said, well, what's it called? She said, Hunting Wives. I said, I don't know. And she said, it's supposed to be really tawdry. And I said, all right, I'll give it an episode. 8 episodes later.
You're hooked.
No, we binged it. That was it, 8 episodes.
Oh, okay.
And let me tell you something. If you want a show that, man, you want to talk about, I mean, the first episode, you got boobs, you got sex, you got everything going on, and it progressively gets closer and closer to softcore.
Oh.
I mean, it's very, I mean, everybody's loving everybody nearly. No dude love, but a lot of lady love, I'll tell you that. A lot of lady love in it, but it's a murder mystery. It's really well done. It's really clever. All the characters are great in it. It just keeps you guessing nonstop, but it's kind of like, Euphoria was one of those shows that were real shocking in a lot of ways.
Right.
I would say this one is like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shocking or sensational type things that happen where you're like, damn. Or a couple times where I turned my head because I felt bad looking with my wife sitting beside me like, I'm not looking at that. I can't see that. I can't see that. The other one though, and man, I'm so mad and happy at the same time because Hulu, and I don't even give a shit about Hulu. I've never given a shit about Hulu, but for this reason, I was glad that we had it. I think we got it because it was like $3 a month, but. I've been watching the previews for this, and I'm a huge fan of the franchise and the movie. Alien Earth is the name of the new series, and it's based
I've caught a couple episodes of that.
based on the Aliens movie franchise.
Okay.
And 2 episodes in, I can tell you it's the second best thing with Aliens ever made.
Yeah?
Aliens, the second movie, is the best one.
Okay.
This is the second best. And that's 2 episodes
Interesting.
in. 2 episodes in. I was so mad that they only released 2. I was like, you bastards, man. You're supposed to give I want it all right now.
Oh, right. Well, it's a fairly new, like, it's,
It is
isn't
brand
it?
new, but
Yeah.
and they want to keep you on the app,
Right.
so they don't like to release it all at once. Some of them do. Netflix normally releases everything at one time, but I'm very, very excited about it. Like it actually set 2 years before the movie Alien with Sigourney Weaver, so it's like what happens before. The other thing about not only is the story good, the cinematography, the visuals, the CGI, whatever it is phenomenal. The creatures are as good as they've ever been, if not better.
Resident Alien, right?
No, Alien Earth.
Alien Earth.
Alien Earth.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but the girl that plays the lead is probably about to be the new It girl.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this girl is a star. I looked at her IMDb, which, if you don't know, that's the Internet Movie Database, and I use it a lot because I'll be like, where have I seen this person before, or have I seen this person before?
Right.
So I pulled hers up to look at it and see, and she's not been in hardly anything. I mean, like 2 actual things and a couple commercials or something. She was basically not a known actress.
Right.
And I can tell you that she commanded, the role she's playing is kind of a difficult role.
Okay.
And I can't give away what it is because it's real critical to how you learn the character. But I can say that she played it like someone who'd been a star forever.
Wow.
I mean, and she's got a unique look to her, but she's a very, very, very good actress. But it has a lot of great actors in it, most of which you do not know. But one of them who's in it that you do know is Timothy Oliphant.
Okay.
Now, you may know him from the Live Free or Die Hard. He's the bad guy in that.
Right.
You may know him from Justified, where I think he was the sheriff, maybe. In Justified, he was the main guy.
Okay.
In this, he's in a makeup. So it took me a minute. I was like, I know that face, but it's creatured up.
Right.
So I can't quite. And then finally I went, holy shit, that's Timothy Oliphant. And then I liked it even better. I was like, man, this is even better.
He's a good
now.
actor. Yeah, he is,
he's-
man.
He's very captivating.
Awesome.
But the whole show, yeah, Mistress Mayhem, start watching it tonight. I'm telling you, it's so good. Oh, you just started watching The Last of Us. What do I say about that one? The first season was so amazing of that show. Like, I couldn't wait to get to the second season. And I did watch the second season.
Yeah.
But they really, man, they threw me for such a loop on the second season of that show. It was tough for me to recover. It was very difficult. Pedro Pascal is phenomenal in that, though. I like him in just about anything, though. Do you like Pedro Pascal?
Let me look up and see who that is, man.
It's like my wife. I know songs.
Dude, I know who you're talking
I
about,
just don't
yeah.
know the name of them.
He's cool. Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. Band names, song names.
But you know faces.
But yeah, I see, yeah.
He's
a
in
good
the
actor.
Fantastic Four, but he's been in many movies and things
Right.
like that. Now, you said you also watched the first episode of Hunting Wives.
Well, I
Or part
watched,
of it.
I watched about
how
15
far did you
minutes of
get?
it. Probably 15, 20 minutes in. I don't
Did
know.
you get to boobs?
Oh, yeah. Dude, that was in like the first 2 minutes of the first episode.
See,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you went to sleep. You saw everything you
I
needed.
saw, I was like, oh, there's
Yeah.
boobs. All right. Yep. That's exactly how it worked.
Yeah, no.
No, I know you were actually talking about that yesterday, and then I was at home and just getting ready to lay down for the night, and I was like, well, I'll scroll through Netflix and find something, and so I was, and then it popped up, and I was like, oh yeah, Patrick was talking about this. Well, I'll give it the good 10-minute try, and
Yeah.
because Big Brother still has not been tuned back into.
I
yet,
understand that
man.
you've made it clear you have not enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was rough. So I was like, Patrick has already lost credibility in his TV suggestions.
No, I love Big Brother, but I'm going to say something that I don't like to say. Hold on. I got
Brad said he's currently watching the 149th season of Cubs baseball.
Oh, wow. Yeah. With one good season. I'm
Look
kidding.
What,
I'm
look
kidding.
what
I'm
Tactical Turkey said about you, Rich.
He said Rich
Rich
paused
paused
it on the first boob shot.
And that's
Yep.
what he went to sleep to.
Yeah.
What I'm going to confess is I'm not real tickled with the cast this season on Big Brother. They're just not. They're just not
Smart?
They're not catty enough. They're not smart enough.
Interesting.
They're not. Yes.
Yeah.
It's normally they have a really great cast. This year I've struggled to connect with any of them. I'm like, I don't really care if any of you win.
Maybe that was it for me. Yeah, because I
because
feel that like
normally
I
there's a
don't.
lot of backbiting, a lot of stuff that goes on, and it has gotten better. It always does as it goes. It gets better and better.
That's what you say.
No, I'm telling you, it does because as you can't hide from the truth as the group gets smaller. But this season, it's like, man, they didn't do a very good job casting. They got a bunch of milquetoast people here that I'm just not real pleased with.
I will say though, I caught on like one of the free streaming services out there. I don't know if it was, TV, whatever they're called. But anyways, I did find it interesting. Like they had like 2 channels that were dedicated to Big Brother, like after hours or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess where they still have the cameras on in
Yeah,
the house,
the
and you
cameras are
can see, but it's not.
24/7.
Yeah, but it's not like all the edited cut down to the show thing, and that was kind of interesting.
I have a friend of
because-
mine named Spencer. I've known him for
You
a
have a
long time.
friend?
Believe it or not.
Man,
Yeah, Spencer.
I
amazing.
take it Patrick doesn't have many friends.
That-
I didn't know that he had any. I mean,
not
this is
many.
why I hang out with him and talk to him every day. 'Cause I felt
so
bad.
he can have
I
he
pay
can have
rent
this one
just so I have
friend.
a friend.
Right.
Yeah, no, my friend, my buddy Spencer Clausen, he was on Big Brother, and he got basically, because it is recorded 24/7.
Yeah.
And some of the earlier seasons, people were still acclimating to that. That was a newer phenomenon when Big Brother came out, and you were on camera all
the time, right.
You can't write anything. You don't have any access to pens, no paper, no outside news, nothing. So you were isolated for 100 days,
Right.
Which is a pretty
That's
long
a good-
time.
yeah.
you
That's a
know.
long time.
So imagine in 100 days, you might be on your guard the first couple or 3 days, and then you might slip. And that's what happened with my buddy.
Yeah.
He decided, Spencer, and I didn't know him before Big Brother. I met him after the fact and had him on the show and started getting to know him that way. But he was on the show, and his buddy, everybody's mic'd up. They have these mic kits, right?
Okay.
So his buddy was in the shower, and so he got on his mic and said something pretty risque. Real risque actually, and it didn't go over very well.
Yeah.
With the audience outside, I guess.
Okay.
And then he also had one thing he said that was he shouldn't have said. I know what he was doing, and he didn't mean anything by it. And I know they were friends or whatever, but it was just one of those words you don't say. It was not the N word, but it was the F word, and he did not mean it in
Fuck.
no. Never mind. But anyhow,
Fool.
but he lost his job when he came back. He
Dang.
Yeah, he lost his job. He lost everything, man.
Wow.
Yeah, because the
sucks.
internet at that time
Blew it up.
they came for him.
Right.
Yeah, they came for him, and this day and age, I don't know if it would be the same, but he was, I guess, one of the OGs of cancel culture. But now he's got an amazing life, and he's an awesome human being. He's a director in Conway in the government over there, and he's a really good person and does a
Cool.
lot of good
Nice.
in the community. So I have a lot of
Awesome.
respect for him. He's got a
Awesome.
beautiful wife and a beautiful family.
I think they need to do like one of those specials, like they used to do, like the Where Are They Now? Yeah,
Yeah.
cancel culture. Where
Yeah.
are they now?
Yeah.
Once canceled. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is
They
a
end
good
up just
idea.
in a gutter somewhere, or
Yeah. Now, if you're just hanging out and you need to make a quick decision, is there any kind of movie or show you just like it's a go-to for you if you just don't want to look at it? You're just like, I don't even want to surf. I'm just going to put something on. And what would it be?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob? Really?
yeah.
I get that. That's pretty fun stuff. That's pretty fun stuff.
If I'm just putting something on to unplug and be brain dead or whatever,
It's gonna be
not have
SpongeBob.
to. Yeah, SpongeBob, absolutely.
Okay, that's a great call. That's
Couple
good.
of puffs on something and some SpongeBob, man. You're in for a
SpongeBob's
good
pretty
night,
great.
right?
Sandy Squirrel,
Fruit
all the
Loops
gang,
cereal, man.
Mr. Krabby, Mr. Krabs, or whatever.
time.
What's the Squidward? Is that?
Yeah, Squidward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
SpongeBob, Patrick. Yeah, I think I
Squidward,
know
you got
most of
Mrs. Puff. That's the
Yeah,
fish. Yeah, that's
yeah.
the one that he always,
Yeah.
aggravates trying to get his driver's license.
Yeah,
and-
it's pretty funny. Jim says Rick and Morty. I can
Oh,
see
Rick
that.
and Morty's another good one too. Yeah.
Mistress Mayhem said I could never be on a reality show. I'd either be too boring because I do drama, or I don't do drama, or I go crazy and possibly commit a crime.
I almost got to be on a reality show.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time. The Circle on Netflix.
really?
Yeah. I had made it to like the final casting call.
What happened?
I had to turn it down.
Really?
For real. Like it was some
Damn.
personal things and at that time I was
Damn, that
married
would have been
and
awesome. That
yeah.
show took off too,
and so
man.
yeah, it did.
It's
It
a
did.
big show, man.
But it was a bigger deal, personal, family wise, for me
Yeah,
to
no, I
go
get it.
away.
I
and
understand.
so I was like, hey, look, that's fine. That's
I-
what I know. One of those, regretted decisions, but
This past year, I
was the
got.
best in the-
Hey, Rachel, how are you? She said Rick and Morty and King of the Hill.
yeah. You know what? Nobody ever mentions it, but I feel like everybody, as soon as you say it, knows it because they've watched it. Robot Chicken,
Yeah, Robot Chicken's one of the best.
dude.
Seth-
I would take
You
Robot.
know, Seth Green created that.
Yeah.
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 What
What about Celebrity Deathmatch?
That's also great. Yeah. So I was almost, I was one round short of making it to Survivor. I went through 3 rounds in the casting loop.
Yep.
And they told me on the last, well, they did call me back, tell me I didn't get it. But they told me on the last, said the next call you get if you're moving forward will be with Jeff Probst. And I was like, this is awesome, man. And I know why I didn't. I just did not. I didn't deliver enough in my. I thought I did a good job. I knew all the right things as far as how the show operates, my strategy. There's a lot of strategy.
They want you to
questions.
be over the top.
But they needed me to be, yes.
Yeah.
They needed me to deliver more over the top.
Right.
And I didn't. And
Right.
I was like, I kind of regret that. I wish I had gone over
Yep.
the top. I just didn't. I was like, and I'm not trying to script it. I'm just trying to be me and tell you why I'm going to win the damn thing, which would have been my plan. But I guess that's everybody's plan when they go, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, you usually want to try and have that be the plan. But
Brad said, still love Beavis and Butthead.
that's a good one. Yep.
Mistress
Yep.
Mayhem, I can fall asleep to Murder of the ID channel. Yeah, no, that makes me concerned. That gives me great cause for pause, Mistress. I don't know what to say about that. The death is the calming factor in your life.
On the PATP Facebook, Scotty Thorpe said, "Family Guy is awesome. He can't believe he's made it that it's made it this long without getting
Right.
canceled."
No, I mean, all those shows, Family Guy is it's probably the best writing of all those. I mean, I love the flashbacks that they do on that show. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like Family Guy. I don't watch a lot of animated stuff, but every time I watch Family Guy, the episode where Brian owes money to Stewie is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. Just watching Stewie beat the hell out of Brian. You get my money, Brian? Do you get my money, Brian? That is so awesome.
I love any episode with the chicken and Peter Griffin.
Yeah, Jim says I have to sleep next to Mistress at night. I know, and one of those eyes stays open.
Right?
I guarantee you. Correct answer, Brad. B&B is the best ever Beavis and Butthead. Old school Beavis and Butthead is pretty amazing. I do like the new ones; they're pretty funny. But the old school stuff, there's one called Prank Call, a Beavis and Butthead episode where they keep prank calling this guy. And he ends up, he thinks somebody else is doing it. He shoves a phone up the dude's butt. It's just a great episode. You have to see it to understand. It's a really, really good episode. What about you? Do you have a go-to show?
Well, I mean, I got rid of cable because it just got too darn expensive. You know?
Right.
So
Sure, most people did.
$30 a month, internet, streaming.
Yeah.
I like the old shows. I mean, I loved Knight Rider back in the days. I loved
David
Knight Rider.
Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff, Kit, the car.
Yeah, the car. Everybody
you know,
liked that back in the day.
You know, I like that. I watch a lot of the episodes on the Food Network channel, you know, Beat Bobby Flay, Chopped, you know, things like that.
Do you like to cook?
Oh, yeah, I like
Or
to
do you
cook.
just like watching other people cook?
Well, I like watching other people cook.
See, that's how I
mean,
am.
See, the thing is, like, on Chopped and Guys Gersh, I mean, especially Chopped, I would never make it on Chopped because half the things that they have in their baskets, I wouldn't even know how to start cooking. And cooking for one person makes it very difficult, guys. Very difficult for one person. I mean, you know. So,
Yeah.
But I mean, I like, you know. Oh gosh, I mean, there's a lot of, and of course, you know, I have a lot of my wrestling channels, you know, that I watch. You know, NWA Power is on Roku now, you know, and I've been watching episodes of NWA Power, you know, and Evolve, and you know.
Now,
Actu-
NWA Power, is that a subsidiary of WWE, or is that different?
Well, no, NWA is a, you know, wrestling federation, you know, like
Okay.
WWE. I mean, a lot
It's
of
its own
there's
brand,
there's
right?
a lot of famous wrestlers that wrestle for. I mean, my very good
Now,
friend.
is NWA or AEW bigger?
I would say NWA, maybe. I don't know.
Rich, what do you think? NWA or AEW, which is bigger?
Oh man, that's a tough one, but
They're close.
yeah,
but
they're
I mean,
close. I would think AEW's probably just a little bit bigger, but not by much as
Yeah.
far as like.
How do you think, and I'm just curious because you probably don't know the answer, how do you think they compare in viewership and dollars generated to the WWE? Do they even compare, honestly?
Oh,
Even
no.
in the ballpark?
No.
I mean,
No, but you're talking about two completely different
No, I get
business
that.
models.
I understand. I mean, I'm
Like-
just saying it is different, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. Especially money wise. I mean, the WWE, of course, is a worldwide, you know, publicly traded now company.
Yes, that's true.
I don't think AEW is. I'm sure NWA
I
is
don't
not.
think so. I don't think so.
Oops, sorry.
Jeez, man, you all right over
Yeah.
there?
Little Doggy said, I used to invite couples so I could cook a meal. Actually, sometimes he would invite, you know, several people. He was a chef, more or less, for quite a while. He would invite people over and just, he's actually an amazing chef.
Yeah.
He's got a bacon manicotti, bacon Alfredo, I think manicotti or something like
that
that.
sounds good.
That's really outrageously good.
That sounds
But he's got
good.
a lot of great things. Matter of fact, he's got a recipe that's won several chili cook-offs. I mean, it helped him, but also other people have won chili cook-offs with his recipe. He's actually quite an accomplished.
Wow.
Somebody had
That's
mentioned
awesome.
the chili
Yeah.
cook-off thing to me
Cook-off.
the other day because apparently there's a thing going on in town this
Yeah.
weekend called like something with wings over at the arena.
David said.
Wingstock, that's what it's
Okay.
called. Yeah.
David said, I lose service on the way to work, so I'm on a delay, but that turn signal song is the shit. Thanks, Murph. I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad you like it. I like it too, man. It's a banger. It'll definitely wake you up. It's like, what's going on here, man?
Latasha-
It's a good traffic song.
Latasha says to little doggy to invite her over. She loves to eat.
Yeah,
Hey,
there you go.
Food's great. I mean,
Right?
you know, I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm getting kind of hungry there.
I'm not sure if little doggy's making breakfast, but
No,
he
you
might.
know,
All
you
right,
might.
I'm gonna have
you
to
might.
roll up there.
If you ask him nicely, maybe he will.
Making
You
some
might.
salmon for dinner tonight, man.
Are you?
It's gonna be
Ooh,
good.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound great for you. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
I know. How do you make it?
What do you
I mean, do you bake it? Do you
Oh, yeah,
fry
yeah,
it?
yeah.
What kind of salmon are you doing?
Normally
Salmon-
bake it.
Salmon croquets? I mean, mom used to make.
We're gonna do some baked salmon, some rice pilaf, and some steamed broccoli.
The broccoli
Sounds
sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I'm not a big rice person.
Yeah. Well, good. You're not invited to dinner, man. Jeez.
Now I'm coming to take your dinner.
I'll take an invitation.
I'm coming
Right.
to take
There
your
you
dinner.
go.
Jay said, I used to invite couples too, but then Craigslist got sketchy. Yeah, I don't think you were cooking manicotti, so to speak. You know what I mean? I think you were cooking something else up there. What that was, I can't speak on, but
Oh, it was manna something.
oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's a break right
Oh,
there.
my.
We got to go. I'm sorry to everybody for that one. But, that was so wrong right there. I don't know.
In the right space you style a certain eloquence. The masses drawn in like a magnet, seducing a room with no need to convince, finding themselves warm deep in your pocket. If it's story painting, you're the Picasso. Every stroke is you in full color. Look on stage, it's the maestro. But what about when the show's over? When it's over, when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries? The finest brushes are proudly displayed, the best canvas and solid oak frames, like a studio in the heart of Marseille. The vibrant colors of a con game, showing off your truest talent by painting me in this corner. The canvas isn't even dry, but they all see you as a mourner. Oh, in mourning, when the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection of your forgeries? Of your forgeries! The tour of our friends is almost complete. Your paintings hang on their walls. Wonder when they find out the cheat, if they'll regret that investment at all. Are they gonna regret it? Are they gonna regret it? They're definitely gonna regret it. When the gallery closes and the audience leaves, and the only people left are just you and me. What happens when they figure out that all they've really seen is a collection? Is a collection of your forgeries?
And we are back. It is Patrick and the people. We've got Granny Hulkster in the house with us today.
Go.
She's just hanging out, being cool and all that, just enjoying the time. What do you got over there? Anything that you had on your mind you wanted to talk about, Rich? I see they're all having fun. Jay said, relax, I just want to take some pictures, man. Yeah, that's from that movie about, or that series about, what's his name? Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, I just want to take some pictures, man. I'll give you $50. That's terrible, but that show captivated everybody, man. That was a wild one. So Kellogg's is about to change things. I don't know what this means, but after months of negotiations, they have decided they will permanently remove toxic dye from its cereals. Oh. Yeah, this is something that's been going on for a long time in Europe. They signed a historic legal agreement They are voluntarily complying, which a lot of people. That's what the president said they were going to
Right,
ask.
they wanna, yeah.
RFK was going to ask. That's the word he put out. Is we're going to ask them to voluntarily comply with this, so we don't have to make them do it with a regulation. And everybody kind of laughed about that, but here's Kellogg's, the largest maker of cereal, saying, yeah, we're going to go ahead and sign an agreement that we're going to remove all that. So they're going to remove all coloring. So the question will be, what's going to color your Fruit Loops and, all that now? But
Just be a little off.
It might look like little, just bigger sized
This might look like
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Right.
Bigger
Yeah.
sized Cheerios.
Here's the crazy thing that a lot of people don't know, and every time I say this, somebody doesn't believe me. All right, but every Fruit Loop is the same flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah, there's no
flavors in
difference.
Fruit Loops
It's the
or
sugar,
Fruity
man.
Pebbles. It's all the same.
Yep.
So don't be tricked by that. It doesn't matter if they're yellow, red, green, or just brown. They're going to be the same tasting anyway.
I love the question that Mistress put up there. How long has Granny been wrestling and how did she get started? Okay,
Yeah.
to answer your question, Mistress, I am not a wrestler, even though people think that I am. Just so you know, I mean, I brought this with me, but I am just a fan, really, people. I am
Well,
just a fan.
I think it's a little bigger than that, but
you
yeah.
know, that's me on that T-shirt. Right there, that's me on that T-shirt. Granny Hulkster. But now I have slapped wrestlers, and I have been interim general manager a couple of different times at some wrestling events. But no. For the most part, I am not a wrestler, but I have had this gimmick name probably 15, 16 years. I lost my husband a year ago to cancer on February 20th of 2024. He was a big wrestling fan, just like I am. That's what we would do. That was our date nights. We would
Yeah,
go to
you would
wrestling
travel all
shows.
around.
Yeah,
And-
Arkansas, Oklahoma.
Yeah, so let me just say what she want, which is that Granny Hulkster was a fixture on the independent wrestling scene and was widely known throughout most promotions in
I still
probably the
am.
Mid-South.
I still am.
Yeah, still is.
I still am.
And so it's more than just a fan. It's a very known fan who has been incorporated into many different events. Would that be fair to say, Rich?
Yeah, like an extended family member of the wrestling locker rooms around
Yes,
the area for
very
sure.
very much so.
Speaking about wrestling, I thought somebody had sent this to me the other day, and I thought it was kind of cool or whatever. But I don't know if you heard, Linda McMahon was in Arkansas recently.
Really?
Just
Wow.
Tuesday, she was touring some of the schools around the area as part of her, visiting all 50 states and continuing education tour.
Oh, yeah?
But she ended up checking out the Don R. Roberts Elementary in Little Rock and the Saline County Career and Technical Campus. So
Okay.
I feel like she got a good,
Yeah, she did. She didn't catch any wrestling events?
Yeah, no, apparently not. I was hoping she'd pop up somewhere and I could
No,
be like,
she's-
hey, can't you talk to your son-in-law and let him know you found an announcer in Arkansas?
Right.
Come
She's
on.
she's probably never been happier to be away from it.
Honestly, I would agree with that,
I mean,
man. And
she
she
did it
won't.
for a long time.
Yeah, well, and she won't talk about it. And I don't know, did
Why
her and
would she?
Vince? Well,
Why would you talk about
I don't know if her and Vince ever got divorced or they just kind of. It seems to me like it may not be official, but it's pretty much,
I think they live separate lives.
Yeah.
I would
I think
so.
Vince is probably, even though I will give him credit for being one of the greatest heels in the history of wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
because he really is the OG
That's true.
heel
That's
Right.
that started the Attitude Era. It was him that truly launched it with his antics.
Absolutely.
As a heel, right?
Right.
So I'll give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for coaching superstars into becoming superstars.
Right.
I'll give him credit for creating what now is the largest wrestling entertainment platform on the planet. He's still a POS.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll give you that.
He's still a shit hook, to be honest with you. He's still somebody who has done a lot of really unsavory things in my mind.
I
That doesn't
agree.
mean that, again, I'm not taking away all that he's done. And there's nothing more I love in wrestling than to go back and watch, like Steve Austin beat the hell out of him in the hospital.
yeah.
Or, when he got concrete put in the Corvette, or
Yeah.
all that whole era right there. Those are just spectacular. That was the best of the best of the best to me.
Well, it was great storytelling that resonated with you too, because who doesn't want to punch their boss in
Right,
the face, or
right.
wish they could pour concrete in their fancy Corvette?
It's
or,
absolutely
Yeah.
true. And so that's, he had the instincts to know what people would get on board with and what they would rally around, and
Right.
how to get people to pick and choose sides. And he just did a phenomenal job of that.
Absolutely.
And I think it carried over to his son, where his son couldn't even be a legit wrestler because he was so tainted from Vince's performance as a heel. There was nothing else for him to be but a heel, and he wasn't a great wrestler anyway. He was just pretty good. Sean, isn't that his
You
name?
talking about Shane?
Shane.
Shane McMahon?
Shane
Yeah.
McMahon.
Yeah.
Shane
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just pretty capable, but he wasn't great, I don't
I
think.
mean,
You think he was great?
There was some. He had some career defining moments.
Yeah,
man.
you think so? You think he was great?
Well, that coast to coast, that was a hell of a move, man,
Yeah.
to pull off.
Okay.
Jumping off the top rope from one
Yeah.
side of the ring to the other and landing it.
Well,
with
let me
a
put it
kick,
like this.
He definitely had more athletic ability than his dad, for sure.
I think there was one time where he actually jumped
dad
off the
had
top
none.
of a cage.
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
So
Let me put it like this. The fans never seemed to love him.
Shane?
Yeah. Did they?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of
When?
the fans. I mean,
All the
at,
time.
at some point
Really?
in time, Shane was pretty popular.
over for a minute, yeah.
For a little
He'd come
while
out and do
he
the little
was.
dance, money, money, money. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember the money dance.
Yeah.
I didn't remember him being as beloved as you guys, but I take your word for it. You're much more skilled in wrestling than I am. Tactical said, give Vince credit for taking that bedpan to the head.
Yeah.
No, what he wasn't athletic, but he was willing to sacrifice his body
Oh, yeah.
for the love of it.
Right,
Right.
right.
Even Linda got a Stone Cold, didn't she? Didn't Stone Cold put a stunner on her?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
Yep.
She got.
And Vince caught
stunner.
every kind of.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he got the stunner.
Yeah.
the
Rock bottom.
Rock bottom. I mean, everybody beat up on Vince, and he always had it coming, and it was
Yeah.
always a lot of fun. I mean, it was kind of like Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner, just another extension of that.
Did you ever catch the documentary on Netflix about him, Mr. McMahon?
I have not. I've heard it's very
Dude,
good.
you need
though.
to watch it, man.
It's
you need
good.
to,
It's that good.
especially if you think now that Vince, maybe was a piece of
Yeah.
Go watch the documentary, man.
Really.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. All right. You know what we need to do? We need to do this. It seems like it'd be fun to do. Hold on. Yeah.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard fuck drowning some money. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? This shit ain't funny. What? This shit ain't funny.
It kinda
This
is,
shit
Luke.
ain't funny.
Says Shane dove off the jumbotron.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I got you. I feel you.
Have to take away your championship belt, Shane. Not popular.
Well, I didn't think he was as popular as some. This is. You don't normally think of good news, and this shit ain't funny, right? I mean,
Right? Yeah, it's. I mean,
And for most people, this wouldn't be good news in general. At least it's not good news for him. But I think for us, it's great news.
okay.
I think a lot of us know the Idaho student murderer, Brian Kohlberger. He's, the guy who went into the college, stabbed up 4 people.
Oh,
remember?
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on one second. What the hell is blowing me up? Okay. Anyway, Brian Kohlberger facing taunts from other inmates as he adjusts to his new life in prison, weeks after receiving 4 consecutive sentences of life without parole, plus another 10 years, just to add insult to injury. The 30-year-old former criminology student abruptly pleaded guilty to the murder of the 4 undergrads at University of Idaho. The deal allowed him to avoid the death penalty, but having said all that, he's now being housed on J Block inside the Idaho Maximum Security prison outside Boise. J Block is a secure housing unit with individual cells. Inmates are high-risk prisoners. They're limited to an hour of outdoor exercise a day, and then they get access to showers every other day, okay? But even though they're all individual, it holds up to 128 individuals and includes populations in Gen Pop protective custody, death row people, all kinds of things. But
Melting pot of criminals.
but they are still all open. They're physically separated from the other ones, but they're tormenting him to the point where he's complained about the abuse. They're literally getting up in the grate and yelling at him. This is a former detective who's now with the Cold Case Foundation. Said the inmates are taking turns doing it, and it's relentless. They're taking shifts to just nonstop yell at him in his cell.
Wow.
The account, based on comments from an insider, said that other J Block inmates have joined forces to make his life living hell in the cell. Said it's driving him crazy. They're tormenting him at night, almost all hours of the day, taunting him through the vents in his cell. The Pennsylvania native entered prison with a target on his back. Experts previously said the notoriety of the crime and the callous selection of young women was a problem. They said he'd have a target on his back. Said child molesters, rapists, and woman beaters get smashed, and that's how he's going to be labeled. And clearly, that's what's going on here. Is they won't stop torturing him 24/7.
And Mistress says he's a whining POS. Just let him out in Gen Pop.
No, I think this is great. What's up, Eric? I think it's great. That's why I said it's good news.
Right.
You know, this
I
is
mean,
good
that's,
news.
yeah.
Yeah, this is, you wanted the death
go
penalty.
take care-
You
yep.
didn't get the death penalty. We'll torment his ass till he takes care of it himself.
Yep.
He'll self-deport at some point.
Yeah.
If they don't catch him with a shiv in the kitchen.
Right.
Up in the cafeteria, maybe. I don't know if maybe they bring food to their cell. I don't know. But somebody, eventually, they will get to him if they want.
Oh, for sure.
I've seen Shawshank. I know how it works.
Just torture him a little more first.
Now, this story, however, is not anything, there's nothing redeeming really in it. We'll try to find something. How about that?
Okay.
We'll try to find
see.
something redeeming in this story that has zero redeeming qualities. A Georgia woman arrested for the murder and years-long identity theft of her girlfriend, a New Yorker who was found dismembered beyond recognition in a burning body bag
Oh, my gosh.
18 years ago. This shit ain't funny. I mean, it's about
Right,
terrible
but
things, Rich.
I get that, but my goodness.
Angel Thompson has been charged with the December 2007 murder of Nicole Alston, a 24-year-old woman from Manhattan, who was discovered cut into 13 pieces with hands, feet, and head missing in a burning body bag on the side of a Georgia road. The Fulton County officials were talking about it at a press conference, that it took a sociopath, a true sociopath, to do what happened here.
Wow.
The missing parts were never located. Conditions of her remains led to the 16-year lag in her identification. But in early 2023, the case got reviewed, and DNA evidence matched a relative who helped authorities confirm the remains belonged to Alston. And investigators learned that Alston left New York in 2007 to live with Thompson, who was wanted at the time in New York for theft and identity fraud. So she trafficked Alston before she murdered her.
Oh, my goodness.
This was her girlfriend. Great girlfriend, by the way.
For real.
The two had an abusive, coercive relationship. We believe the victim was trafficked prior to her murder. That involved classic domestic violence, where the young lady was basically going to allow both her and her lover, and what I hate to say such a really term, but her cash cow. The person was bringing her money. So on the night that she was killed, she had already begun to go on dating apps and look for other women. And then she took her identity for 8 years. And so she was able to, get benefits, get credit cards, get all that under the identity of the chick that she had,
And you thought your ex was
sliced
crazy.
and diced. Yeah, no, this is like Vince Shlomi, the slap chop. I mean, this is bad right here. 13 pieces even. That's a lot of pieces. It's not, killing's horrible, but in that adrenaline fueled moment, it could happen to anybody, right? I mean, in self-defense, you can kill anybody, but the dismembering of someone, that's
the extra step.
that's not the adrenaline part. That's
Yeah.
the part after where you start going, how can I get away with this? And if you have the wherewithal to be able to do that, I mean, you might be a good butcher, but other than that,
Wow.
so what's the redeeming factor here? Help me find the redeeming. Rich,
That
what
she
is it?
was found out, she caught, whatever. I don't know.
Okay,
man.
she did
I mean,
get caught.
Yeah.
I guess that's redeeming.
That's,
They caught her. Yeah.
I don't think there is I don't think there is a redeeming
We
factor.
learned
man.
about a burn bag.
Yeah,
I never heard of a burn bag.
this is true.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is true.
So clearly it didn't
Way
burn
to look
very
for the
well.
positives.
It
Yeah,
didn't burn very well.
No.
Yeah. Now
it was from Timu.
there is an advertising opportunity here for skill salt.
You are a horrible, horrible person, Patrick.
Yes, I am. Yeah, that's a psycho. How many more
Yeah.
bodies has she hidden? You know, it's a very good question. I mean,
I don't know, but I bet you'll probably find out on an episode on the ID channel while you're going to bed at night,
you
mistress.
can bet this one is going to be on the ID channel.
Oh, yeah.
The craziest one, and I'm trying to remember, I don't even know if it's on the ID channel or not. The craziest one, though, that I've ever seen, I think, is one from Arkansas. And
Yeah.
it's from a girl I knew.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Wow.
They've moved now. But yeah, she was,
to a cell block.
no. They moved away.
Gotcha.
So I knew her sister real well. I say real well. I didn't know her really well. I knew her from being out and about. She was kind of ancillary to the clique that I was
Okay.
in at the time, you know. And so I'd see her out at events like, you know, different Edge events or things like that. She would be out there, and sometimes her sister would come. And I'm not going to name them just because.
Right.
But so she had told me her sister was going through a lot. And, you know, it at first I was like, hey, is this chick just drama? You know, what's up with this? But it wasn't. I mean, she was like legit. So she got married to this guy, and a couple years in, I don't know what happened, but he snapped.
Oh dang.
And she went from a wife to a hostage. And they had a kid, and the kid was home. He tied her to a chair
Oh my goodness.
and tortured her for 2 days.
Oh, my God.
2 days of
I
torture.
feel like I remember hearing about this in the news or something, man.
Yeah, it was, and when I say torture, I mean
Yeah, like it was- yeah.
brutality. You know, like one of them was he took boiling water, put it in a deep pan, and put her feet in it.
Oh my gosh.
You can imagine what that would do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, it's
That's-
yeah, exactly. I guess if there is a good side, there is a good side in a manner of speaking, which is that he was planning to, I think, to come back and kill her, but he left. He had to go to work. He was literally taking his kid to school and going to work, and then he'd come home and keep torturing her, you know.
It's just
But she somehow managed to get the chair to fall over and got
away.
loose, and she crawled to the neighbors. She literally crawled to the neighbor's house. She tried to use a broom or something, a mop for a semi crutch, but basically crawled over there, and
That's how
and
she was
and they
able to-
got him. I mean, they got him and everything. But man, can you imagine?
after
you know,
2 days of
Oh
suffering,
my God!
dude.
And
that's,
I'm not even beginning to tell you the things that happened to her. That
Oh, no.
that like
No, we
you
don't.
talk about people who would. Sometimes you think, oh, you're probably gonna have PTSD. This chick had PTSD.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, this is the kind of thing that gives. I mean, even
Forever,
soldiers would
yeah.
be like, oh shit,
Yeah,
no,
that's rough. Yeah.
no,
That's,
give me the Taliban. I don't want that. You know, it was crazy.
this
man.
shit ain't funny, Patrick.
Fair enough. Good call. Good call on that. What do you got to promote, Granny?
Well, you know, I've just been going to wrestling shows. Let me see.
Well, do you have anything coming up where people would be able to see you, or if not, can they follow you on social media?
Well, I'm on Facebook as Lori Burt. You know, that's my real name, Lori Burt.
Oh my
But,
God, we put the real name out. It's the government name.
Real name. you
Lori
know,
Burt.
Lori Burt, you know. But
Yeah.
I've got a big show coming up October 4th for Wrestling for a Cause. You know, last time I was on here, I talked about Wrestling for a Cause.
Absolutely.
This is going to be their 15th year anniversary show.
Oh, wow.
15 years.
And where's that at?
It is in Broken Arrow at the Property Event Center.
Okay.
And I know they've got some other shows coming up between now and then. But if you're in the Broken Arrow area over by Tulsa, please come check out Wrestling for a Cause. They do amazing work.
Now, if somebody were to be, let's say that somebody, somehow ended up at that event and they saw you, can they walk up and talk to you and get an autograph and all that?
Sure.
Okay.
You would be amazed at how many people, kids, adults, like, Granny, can we have your autograph? And
Sure,
I'm like,
I would imagine.
Okay, I'm not a wrestler, but they don't care. I mean,
No,
they don't care.
You're what's called a folk hero, Granny Hulkster.
yeah,
That's what you are. You're a folk hero.
I am.
That's what you are.
And I love being able to do. Matter of fact, a friend of mine sent me a video on Facebook Messenger last night, and this was kind of maybe 16 years ago. My husband and I were at a independent wrestling show over in Salem Springs, Arkansas, I think it was, and there was these college kids, and they were doing this documentary, and I don't think it was either right before I got the nickname Granny Hulkster or just shortly after. It was just
Wasn't
right in
cemented
that.
yet.
Was right in that time frame, and I just have to read what my friend said because it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. What, did you bring the book?
No book. I mean, Granny doesn't have a book, but let me see if I can find what my friend said.
Okay. Well, you look that up. Meanwhile, Rich, what do you got to promote?
We got a new dynasty coming up this weekend with T&R Championship Wrestling. It's going to be this Saturday.
Leachville?
Yep, Leachville, Arkansas,
Yeah.
211 11th Street. Doors at 6, first bell at 7.
Does the Rob father understand that nobody in the state had ever heard of Leachville until TNR Wrestling?
Oh, I'm sure.
Nobody even knew it existed.
Right?
Good old Rob
People,
Father.
people in Leachville who lived there didn't even know it was called Leachville.
Didn't it? Yeah, they're just like, we just
Yeah.
call it this place we
Yeah,
live.
it was just the town. Or
I
whatever.
agree, man. He's definitely helped put him on the map.
Yeah, you definitely did. Not that it's the best name for a town that they could pick.
Leachville.
It doesn't sound inviting. Maybe that's what they wanted. They were like, we don't want people to come here. What could we name it? Leachville. That'll do it. You could have called it Gonorrhea Town, but
Oh my goodness. Okay. So he says, hey, I don't know if you remember, but 16 years ago, these college kids came to a show at the VFW Hall in Salem Springs to IPW to do a small documentary on the wrestlers. You, David, and Anthony, which Anthony's my son, are in this video along with myself. This may be before you were known as Granny Hulkster, but anyway, I have the link to it and thought you might enjoy it because they interviewed you and David and Anthony. And then I said, yes, I remember this. Thanks for sending it me. Love you all. He says, you're welcome. He says, love you as well. He says, this is a kind of an origin story of Granny Hulkster coming to all the wrestling shows.
that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool to
He
have
says,
that.
I was 19 when I did this video. He says, time flies by.
Yeah, well, it does move. Unless you're in line at the DMV. Then it doesn't. So, I'll mention that August 31st,
Yes.
please go over to patrickandthepeople.com and register for the Mario Kart tournament. It happens August 31st at the Auto Save Arcade in Bryant. It's going to be at 1 o'clock. You don't have to pay now. It's $10 admission, $10 registration when you get there. And that money is just being used really to cover the event. Okay, so that covers everybody that's going to compete. You're going to, and before we even qualify, you get a chance to practice. Then we'll do the qualifying rounds. Then we'll do the actual contest. We expect it's going to take about 3 hours to do everything.
Okay.
So it's not a long event, but long enough to be a lot of fun.
Right.
And so we hope we'll have a lot of people come out to the Autosave Arcade. If you like video games, it's going to be great. Plus, they did tell me they have wheels, that everybody can have wheels if they want them. So not just me with a wheel. If you want a wheel, you got a wheel. So no whining, Rich.
And
Just don't be
Right.
whining after I beat you.
And Granny's got a birthday this month. The 29th of August is Granny's birthday.
Well, happy early birthday,
so,
Granny. Where's the shindig party gonna be at?
I don't know if they're. I don't know yet. I mean,
Peppermint Hippo.
That's what I'm saying.
What? Is that a bad place for a party, Granny? I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
They have a lot of festivities there. I don't know. They have beer. I mean, I guess, right? Rich,
Well,
you
you
go
know.
there a
Could be
lot.
like watching an episode
Right.
of Hunting Wives.
Is that where
anyway.
do you go to that one or the one over in North Little Rock?
What are you talking about?
Strip clubs. Which one do you go to?
Neither.
Oh,
Neither.
no?
No.
You seem like a strip club guy, Rich.
No. Why? What would
I'm
give
kidding,
you that
man.
feeling?
I'm kidding, man. I'm
I know,
kidding.
I'm just playing along.
I'm just giving you hell, man. Rich has never been in a strip club ever in his whole life.
No, I was a bouncer in one for a minute.
Were you really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
No, I'm kidding.
That's good. You know what? I wonder if it would be, how cool would it be to have,
I did apply, and like I got offered the job, and then I was like, no, I'm good.
you know what? If you go on AI right now, you could probably find you a job as a strip club bouncer.
All right.
Let that AI
I'd be
site do
the
it for
announcer,
you.
man.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was going to say, has any wrestling group ever co-opted with a strip club to do a wrestling event there? Because I think that would be a phenomenal wrestling event.
Not that I know of,
not
but I
that
think
I'm
you're
even
right.
aware of.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would
you
be
know.
great.
I would
And,
think
and
so.
I would think that, I'm just going to go out on a limb,
Boobs, beers, and
that
bruises.
the ladies might be willing to portray the ring girls in a more unique way than you normally see.
All right, there you go.
You know what I mean by that? I think you
I
do.
know. I think I can
you're
get
picking
a
up what I'm
good
putting
mental
down,
image
right?
here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be great, man. That would be a great wrestling event. I'm serious. It'd be a great wrestling event. It'd be one that draws tickets in.
Laura
For
says,
sure.
"What's the funniest wrestling name you've heard? Got to do a party."
Yeah, that would be a great party. The funniest wrestling name you've heard. Rich,
Right.
you've heard a lot of them.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to think of that one here. Funniest wrestling name, like character name?
I guess.
I
would
guess it
assume
will
I
so.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would
mean,
assume so.
Laura says I would go.
I'll tell you what the most the most unironic name was: Wrestling Number 1 and Wrestling Number 2.
Yeah.
That was the actual name of wrestlers back in the day.
They were both masked wrestlers.
Yeah, and
you
everybody
know?
would try to get the mask off of them.
Yeah.
Probably like Balls Mahoney or something.
Balls Mahoney, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Richard Cheddar,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dick the Hammer, you know.
Dick the Hammer, yeah.
Well, when I got my name, I got it from a former coworker, and he says, "I'm going to start calling you Granny Hulkster." And I said, "What?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you love wrestling." And I'm like, okay, whatever. And if somebody would have told me 15, 16 years ago this name would have stuck with me like it has, I would have told them they were absolutely nuts.
Right.
I mean, I had a wrestling friend, and this has been several years ago, but he says, it's funny when you get a better pop and you're more recognizable than most professional wrestlers.
That's
and then
funny.
it popped up, like on, the Facebook memory
Yeah.
thing, He says, still very true today. And I honestly cannot go anywhere without people knowing who I am. And I mean, and I'll give you a perfect example. When my husband was first hospitalized in 2023 in Tulsa, one of the night nurses came in one morning after his shift, and he says, I have been racking my brain all night long trying to figure out where I know you and David from. And he says, then the light bulb popped on. He says, you're Granny Hulkster, because he'd been at a Wrestling for a Cause show.
Oh wow.
And I didn't even
right?
have...
That's cool.
And
Yep.
of course, that was before I even had my T-shirts with my name on it. Now, I have an original shirt God love her, one of my very best friends actually made for me. It says, "What you gonna do when Granny Hulkster goes crazy on you?" And it is full. I know you've seen the shirt, Rich. It's full of autographs from just
Yeah,
over the
everybody,
years.
yeah.
I mean, matter of fact, I managed when I got to meet Hulk Hogan last year in Springdale when he was promoting his All-American dinner.
Yeah.
He was at Twin Peaks that night, and I was up there.
Did you get
And
him
I
to sign it?
I did. I actually
Nice.
slid the shirt. It's on the back, but I got Hulk Hogan
That's
to
That's
sign
cool.
that
That's
shirt,
cool.
and I'm like,
What a story
wow,
too for you now. I mean, especially because
And I actually have a picture of me and Hulk Hogan together, and he says, "Where were you when I needed a tag team partner?" And I said, "Well, that was before Granny was ever thought of,
Right.
Just saying."
Brandon said one fall is pretty funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, before we go, let me throw you something here. Why shouldn't you trust trees, Rich?
I don't know. Why
'Cause they're
should you not?
shady.
Aha.
You got a dad joke for me?
You're horrible, man.
What?
That was just.
I'm just giving you a dad joke. It's what you like.
I mean,
you said you like the dad
They are
jokes.
funny, but yeah, that was
What do you call a pig who knows how to use a knife?
a sharp swine,
A pork chop.
a pork chop.
Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate you letting me hang out with you this
Thank
morning.
you for coming in.
Well,
Yeah.
glad to have
You
in,
know,
as
and
always.
like I said, I love hanging out with you guys. But, you know, real quick here, you know, you guys were on a podcast Monday night.
Yeah.
Where I got to talk to y'all
Yes.
called Attitude Era Live, clear from Fargo, North Dakota,
Yeah,
where,
that's
you
where
know,
we were
they
on
do
in
this
Fargo,
show,
North
you know,
Dakota,
they
yeah.
and they used to be on a local radio station up there, God rest Ken's soul, you know, but, and Granny called in the last few minutes because I found out you guys were going to be on there, and it was, you know, I mean, I did that podcast for several years, but,
Yeah.
you know, I had to step away, you know, for
Yeah,
Right.
obvious
for
various
personal reasons.
you know, but I pop in every now and then, you know, so I never know when I'm gonna pop in.
there's-
Well, it was good to hear from you the
Yeah,
other day.
it's
on there.
always good to hear
Yeah.
from you. All right, well.
Why
no-
do melons have weddings?
Why do melons have weddings? Hold on.
I don't know.
Man, I don't know why.
They can't elope.
Oh, cantaloupe. Okay.
That's great. That's great. Now that they're getting in on it, Laura said, "Why did you knock on the refrigerator door?
There might be a
salad dressing." That's pretty clever. I'm not going to lie to you right there. I'm not going to lie. All right. Don't forget, if you need help with buying or selling a home, I would love to help you. Just reach out to me on social media. You can email me or you can just call me 575-5485.
And if you need someone to announce that you just bought a home, call me.
Yes,
No, I'm kidding.
Rich will do. That's what we can start doing. That's what we're going to start doing. Every closing I have, I'm
You'll
gonna
just have
bring
me
you
pull
up
up,
there
yeah.
with the title company, and when they walk in, presenting.
All right.
That would be
Now
great.
signing the papers for their new home.
That's right. Jay and Jonna Smith.
There, everybody.
Bye.
Late.